Sync?
I think we're synced. Action. Alright. Look. Everybody,
Wait, hold on.
this is
We got... Nah, I'm tweaking.
this is a for real podcast. This is no mini pod. It's gonna be a long pod. There's no timer this time.
We're back.
We actually have questions for ourselves. Like we actually developed questions and notes. Like this is like
Yeah, we're actually thinking this time.
it's kind of
using our
proper.
heads.
It's kind of proper for once, guys. First and foremost, welcome back if you're not new here.
EJTV
Welcome
talking
back.
with us.
This kind of is what we do every now and then when we don't feel like editing or recording a video. We make a podcast.
We just talk.
We just talk. We just
Yap
yap.
City.
We really do just yap. If you're new, welcome. I don't know why this would be your first video, but
If it is, welcome.
welcome. If you want the more serious, the more logical us, this
Welcome.
type of video. If you want more like the entertaining part, we just uploaded a Minecraft video.
Yeah.
We got boxing videos. We got party. We got a whole bunch of different content. You can go check that out. I'm sure at the end of the video it'll pop up different videos you can watch from us.
That's editing.
That's aside from the point. Welcome to Talking with EJTV. This time around, we got some questions first. Just quick little life updates, because besides the Minecraft video, it's been like a month since we've really talked, since we really,
Broke it down.
had this
You know what I'm saying?
had this little chat. Really just been locking in.
Yeah, how y'all been?
Right.
Yeah, how y'all been?
How's everybody doing? If you're on YouTube, comment down. Oh, podcast might be coming to Spotify.
Hopefully, we gotta figure that out.
All that stuff. I don't know how to post on Spotify yet. I gotta figure it out. But once I do, podcast will be coming. So stay tuned for all of that. If you're watching on YouTube, comment down how you've been. Let us know what's on your mind.
What you been up to? Yeah.
Let us know if you got some questions.
Yeah.
That you would want us to answer on the next pod. We can definitely make
Or
that
some
happen.
topics you want us to
Right.
get into.
Anything you want
know what
us
I'm
to
saying?
cover, anything you want our insight on, drop it in the comments. If you watch on Spotify or SoundCloud, be sure to add it to your playlist, like it, add it to your, say even comment on that. We'll check those, but just make sure to interact with us, and we gonna see the interaction and interact with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But quick little updates on life. It's been the last month. Started getting back heavy in that gym. School's back.
Yeah.
Trying to get deeper, working deeper in that good book.
Amen.
Just really
build that
trying to-
relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, get close.
Right. Just trying to take that next step, build a better relationship with myself and God, with my people around me. Just kind of just evolve, not get too comfortable. Getting comfortable is dangerous.
Amen.
We had a little combo about that.
That's part of our
We had a little combo
low-key.
about that, right?
Yeah, that's low key part of our. We'll get into that.
We're
you know
getting
what
into
I'm
all
saying?
of that. Let's start off from the top, though. This is a question that I really thought about. I thought it was just like I thought it was just a really interesting dynamic that I feel like we never covered too in depth. So the first question I got is, what is necessary in a relationship, specifically from the man and from the woman? So not like a circumstance like long distance, but like what characteristics does the man need to have? What characteristics does the woman need to have in order for a successful relationship? Let's start with the man, as we are men.
Amen.
So I feel like we can really dive into this topic. And is there, when I ask that question, anything come to mind? Like anything really just jump out?
For me personally, I think it's like you just gotta be protective. You gotta be there for your woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta be there. Like, you gotta help her out with all her issues. You gotta help her feel comfortable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Feel safe around you.
Right. That type of like almost like it's different between nurture and protection. Like I feel like my woman is meant to nurture me. Like,
amen.
And in that time of like when like I don't know, let's just say the financial might be like just hypotheticals here.
Make you feel
financial
okay.
struggle. Make
you
you understand that like because as a man it's like I'm always gonna be harder on myself. Most times I'm gonna what's the word? I'm gonna like cave in those emotions. I'm gonna let them sink in.
And
it's just gonna build up. But she gotta be. I need her to be there for me.
The rock, like low key, like keep me.
Right,
steady. Keep me on one track mind.
Understand that as a man, like I'm just not gonna be that emotional. Like it's just not gonna happen. Like just naturally, I'm just not gonna be that emotional. So I need you to be my emotion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of keep me there. However, protection, I feel like that's more physical.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's more. I need to be the most physically imposing. You know, my top physique.
Yeah.
So that I can provide that type of security for my woman. Like, I feel like that's a necessity. I feel like that lacks. I feel like a lot of men aren't as masculine today.
Yeah,
I feel like
bro.
there's a real issue with that, and it's also because it's just so pushed.
It is pushed.
It's so pushed. It's just we're so like this like not we but like well we as well but like society is just so accepting of certain things, and while some of it is nice like like men can cry, that's cool.
Yeah, Jesus wept.
Right, but boy, don't be crying all the time.
Don't be crying over some little shit.
Don't be crying all the time.
Like
show some type of test. Like you know what I'm saying, like
authority over yourself. You know what I'm saying, like
show some type of self-discipline. So show me why you're a man. Like. I know people don't like when you say, like, act like a man, which is absolutely fair.
Yeah.
But damn it, sometimes you gotta act like a man.
Amen, bro.
Like,
and but that's not push no more, bro.
It's
like,
not.
Realistically, you do gotta act like a man, bro. You are a man.
You know what
I'm saying? Like, you can't be some pussy motherfucker, bro. Like, respectfully, of course, but you can't be a pussy. You can't be a bitch, bro.
Like how people say, like, act your age. Boy, if you don't start acting what you are,
yeah.
Like people say, act your age, act like a man. Like,
yeah,
just take. That's another thing. I feel like a man has to not be in control of everything, but he has to be the leader.
He has to be a leader, and he has to control what he can. You know what I'm saying? And if it's out of his control, he'll understand that.
Right.
And he'll do everything in his power to control what he can't control, but he'll know. He'll know what he can and he can't.
Like a man just like I feel like as a man like. For my woman, whenever she comes, like I have to be a leader, which is why I think some people rush into it too quick. Like as a man, right? I feel like we all just want love. Like every man wants to be loved from even from like I'm talking like since I was like 15, 16, bro. I was like bro, like wife this, I need a girlfriend this, yeah. But as I've grown with age and as I've grown in my faith and all of that, you come to just realize that like.
There's certain things that you should be doing and certain things that you shouldn't be doing.
Right,
you know
like
what I'm saying?
Right, like I'm so some people just get so caught up on rushing into love that like they're not even qualified yet to have that. You know what I'm saying?
My thing with that though is that when you rush it, I feel like it's not even real love. You want the feeling of real love, but you're chasing it, bro. You can't let it chase. You gotta be comfortable with you first. And you gotta love yourself first before you're able to put out love. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm like. I feel like love is supposed to come to me. Like, bro. Like there's been situations where I've tried to chase it and I've tried to go after
make it happen.
Things. Right, I've tried to make it happen when I should just let it happen. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's something that as a man, of course, you can't control. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let it. It's out of your control, so you gotta let it happen.
Making it versus letting it. There's so many things that I feel like we just try to make happen. Like you're caught up on your ex, so you try to push all this stuff out. You try to push it all the way. You just lost that job, so you're trying to make your mind clear. You just gotta. It's all gonna come natural. Just let it work. You can't.
And that just happens with time, bro. Like everything. Time sucks, low key, because like waiting for shit, bro. That shit is ass, bro. But it's if you wait, good things will come, bro. Like you can't. If you rush it, it's not gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? And like if you rush it too, like if you're out as a man and you're like, bro, like I gotta go find love. Like I gotta do this. Most of the time, it's gonna be lust over love. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
like you're gonna. She's bad. Like I want to.
Oh yeah, I'm on
like,
that. Yeah, I'm
on that. Bro. Like, it's more about like who are you as a person. Like for me, as a man, what I look for in a woman is who are you as a person. Like how are you going to be, like, I guess helping me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying like what do you do for me. And then just based off that, but I'm saying like, what do you bring to the table?
Absolutely.
Like, do you help? Like, you don't have to help me financially. You just have to help me like feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like
you gotta be able to elevate me. Like
bring me to my best.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bring the best out in me.
Right. Like I don't want my wife to just like keep me like not. How can I explain it? It's more so like, all right. Let's say we'll put it in like levels, right? Let's say I'm at. And 1 being the highest, 10 being the lowest. Let's say I'm at level 4 right now, right? I'm pretty high, right? I don't want my wife to just help me stay at level 4.
4 is high.
hypothetically, I'm talking like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking like one being the top, 10 being the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm at 4, right? That's pretty high.
Oh, I was going the other way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all right.
So hypothetically, right, I'm at level 4. I don't want my wife to just keep me at level 4, maybe push me up level 4.2.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
I want her to provide something for me that brings me to that level 1, and vice versa. If I can't help elevate her to level 1, then to me, I'm not the one for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that's how it should be. But also going back to what you were saying about, I feel like some people struggle with getting past the physical.
Yeah.
I feel
big time.
And there's so many, at least what I noticed from the way women label things, there's so much specific criteria for a man, and
that's
a lot of it tends to be unrealistic.
A
lot of it tends to be super unrealistic and it's not unrealistic to have one guy who's 6 foot, one guy who could bench 250, one guy who makes money, one guy who can speak multiple languages. But when you bunch it all together into one person, you're creating this
unrealistic standard
being, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, but the 6'4" D1 football player who speaks Spanish, Italian, and French, who can cook, clean, push 250, makes $250K a year, isn't real. He's just not real. I'm sorry. And if he is, I'm sorry. He's probably a dickhead. Like real. It's just creating people create these unrealistic expectations so that when they get let down, they then decide, nah, bro, dating ain't for me. Nah, bro, all men are the same. Nah, all girls are the same. Like you put yourself in this box, but you were never in a box.
Yeah, bro.
Like
it's like bro, you limit yourself and you limit your like outreach to other people. You know what I'm saying?
Like
oh, you don't meet my requirements right away. Nah, bro, I'm not even gonna talk to you. Like,
too.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's what kills a lot of relationships.
Yeah.
People get into a relationship, and I'm low-key victim of this. I've done this before, where I've been in a relationship, something happened, and I'm just off it. I'm just off. It's just my mental wasn't there. Like I'm just off it, and I feel like that's just what's killing a lot of relationships. Like not having that, not seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Just
but again, I feel like that's like the standard today, and it's a fucked up standard, bro. It's like you expect the most out of someone forever, bro. It's never gonna be like that. Like you are going to go through your ups and downs, and you're just gonna have to find a way to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's just not. It's almost impossible for it to always be happy. Like
and
it's just
that's life, bro. You're not always happy 100% of the time, but you gotta find ways to bring it back up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bring it back.
It's almost like people forget that like the person you're dating is just as human as you are. So like when you have these ups and downs, like it's expected and acceptable. But when it comes in your relationship, it's judged differently, and I find that really interesting.
But that's the thing, though. I feel like that's one of the things that shows that it's not real love. It's mostly for like titular things, like for the title, bro. Like oh, like I'm in a relationship, I'm in love, bro. But you're not, bro. You're just there for the sake of saying you're in a relationship.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying?
Like some people just love being involved, and so deeply involved that they're willing to just do things like that, like put themselves in a relationship, jump girl to girl to girl, in order to fill a gap that they formulated.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of people, most of the time, not most of the time, but I feel like there's a good amount of people who are truly fine, but they just feel as though they need someone to be whole, and it's just my thing is, if I have to chase you, you're not for me. Because if I have to chase you, that implies that you're running away. And if you're running away from me, then you must not want anything to do with me.
It's like tag, bro. If you run too far, I'm gonna go.
Bro, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, right, if you run too far, I'm chasing someone else. Hide it. Yo, I'm sorry. If you hide it in the attic, I'm not coming for you.
I'm searching bottom floor. If someone on that bottom floor, bro.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Bro.
I'm going for somebody who's closer around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think. So now, with that being said, how would you tie that into proximity? Meaning, like, you have a greater chance of getting with the people you're around the most. So, like, for example, let's say I dorm on campus. I got a better chance of finding my girl on campus than I would somewhere else. Do you think that holds weight, or do you think it's really just whoever you happen to meet, you just connect and things take off?
I think the latter, bro. I think it's the second one.
Okay.
You meet people, and like, here's the thing: if it's on campus, if you think so, like, say you're on campus and like, oh, like that girl's fine, like, bro, like let me talk to her, like, that's cool, but go into it with the intention of, I don't want to fuck you,
right?
But I want to get to know you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just trying to, you know, like off the bat, like like yeah, she's fine or whatever. Cool, like that's perfect. I want my wife to be fine, but I'm not just looking for someone to get into. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get to know you. I'm trying to see how you build upon me as a person. Like, can you bring out the best? Like what we said before,
the whole level thing. Right.
Yeah.
Like, can you bring me to level 1, top level?
And if bro, like
it's just and what I think it is just a lot of people. At least things I've noticed is like being a man of faith is like a lot of people love the label Christian. Like they love that,
but they
label.
don't act like it.
But they don't act like it, nor do they fully encompass all the beliefs.
And it's because of selfish desires, bro.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm Christian. They want to seem like not a lot, but I'm saying like some Christians label themselves as a Christian so that they're seen as like better people, and they know they're doing wrong. They don't care they're doing wrong. Because Jesus will forgive me, but it's not like that, bro. Like
that's one thing.
You gotta.
It's just a lot of people need. And don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
But a lot of people either don't fully understand, which is okay, but then don't act as if you do. And then a lot of people just need justifications for their actions.
Yeah.
So how can I justify it? If I'm not an atheist who believes in nothing and I think something's up there, God will forgive me.
Yeah, that's whack. Bro.
I just slept with a couple dudes. God will forgive me. I just slept with a couple girls.
Yeah.
God will forgive me. You know, God forgives.
Nah,
God
bro.
forgives.
But you're going into it.
Doesn't God forgive?
He do, bro. But it's not like that, bro. Like, kind of think of it as like, I don't even know, bro. Like, say you're a simp, bro.
Okay.
And like, you go cheat on your girl goes and cheats on you.
Okay, yeah.
And she knows she'll forgive you, or you'll forgive her type shit. Like, it's still wrong, bro.
Right,
like,
don't make it right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, but that's what people don't get no more, bro. It's like, I feel like it goes even deeper than faith. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just society's levels now. It's like they do things knowing that it's bad, but they just want to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think social media plays a big role in it.
Yeah.
With people only highlighting their highlights.
Yeah, that too. And like, here's the thing too. Like with social media, it's all about like lust and looks now, bro. It's not even about like who you are. It's all about like, my butt look good in this. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like people highlight their highlights like some people might go on a trip to Spain and they'll split out the pictures and post that Spain trip for 2 months. Make it look like they're always on the move. Make it look like they're always doing something. So now people want to get in that type of life and they see,
and then they compare themselves to them.
Da is posting all these trips. Let me see what type of person they are. OnlyFans link. Posting their body. Doing all this. So now you think, I gotta move like that to get here. Copy. But people don't like living with that disgust. Nobody likes living with that disgust. So who do they cast it on? They cast it on God. Taking advantage of that forgiveness, forsaking His forgiveness, which is advised against. But you know, people not really.
People don't care. It's because people don't care.
People love a good verse.
But they don't know what it means, bro.
People love a good verse, but they don't know about the good book. They take one line, put it in their bio, and that will be their entire. And that'll be all representation they need.
With the here's the worst part about that shit too, bro. They'll put that shit in their bio next to an OnlyFans. Like what are we doing here, bro?
Like yo, I promise, I've literally seen God First OnlyFans. And it's just so
it's whack, bro. It's backwards. It's that's backwards.
It's just so puzzling. Like it leaves me like this, like tongue tied.
It leaves me disgusted. Like personally, I
can't wrap my head around it.
Because bro, they obviously know. You know, bro. Even if you don't, then don't use the verse, bro.
Right.
Like, if you're not about that and you're claiming to be about that, that's not it, bro.
That's like okay. Let's say I'm a kid. 2 parents grew up. You know, my parents did their thing. but I'm out here trying to play the block.
Yeah, John Morant, bro.
John Morant, Mikey Williams. Like, yo, Mikey, you grew up in a nice crib. You played basketball with LeBron James' son. You grew up around great people. Why
are you trying to gangbang, bro?
Stop trying to gangbang. Like, that's not you. Like, you can hoop. You got a great life. Act like it. Like some people are just embarrassed to have a great life coming up. Like,
yeah,
like,
bro. Like
people,
for what?
Like, people need to say, nah, yo, I came from the mud. I came from. If we come up, I'll be like, yeah, nah, I grew up cool.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not rich. I'm not poor though.
Hell yeah.
I'm in a house. Am I not?
Yeah.
That's more than a lot of people can say.
Yeah.
So like,
real.
It's truly just blessings on blessings. But let's get back to the topic.
I was about to say, let's get back to the
topic. Anything else you think a man needs in order for the relationship to be successful?
I think he needs conviction to try and work out the issues.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
And like, I think he needs to be logical in his best interest as well. Like, and your girl's best interest too. Like if I do this, will it benefit me and my girl? Will it do this? Will it do that? Like, I
feel like as a man, like I feel like you really do like have to be like stern and like your not your criteria, but like
boundaries.
Yes, like be really stern. Like if your girl isn't just like her knowledge on what you prefer is up. Like for example, let's say like you the type of guy you don't want your girl to like hug guys for real. Like when she sees them, she can shake a hand. A side hug might be cool with you, but you don't want the full. Yeah. But if you don't put her up on game, and she does it, how can I be mad at her? Yeah. I didn't give her the blueprint. I didn't tell her, yo, nah, this ain't cool with me.
You gotta set your boundaries, and like that goes even deeper. Honestly, I feel like boundaries today don't mean shit in a lot of relationships. Like they set the boundaries, but bitches don't care, and niggas don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like it's just like, bro, like we gotta actually give ourselves like a standard, bro. Like we have to hold ourselves to a certain standard, and we have to hold each other to a certain standard. We don't do that no more. There's no more standards, bro.
It's very it's just very poor. Like people almost, it's almost like there's a lack of care. And obviously in some relationships I see like they're like for example, like I don't know if you know about Denzel Washington's relationship, but his like the big thing I take from it is wherever she goes, he goes. Wherever he goes, she goes.
Yeah.
So one of them is not popping out without the other one. So like, let's just say, I don't know, hypothetically, now don't get me wrong, they're older now. Let's just say she wanted to go to the club.
He's at the club.
Denzel's coming too. If Denzel wanted to go to the bar, she's
at
coming
the bar too. Yeah.
So it's just having, and obviously I'm not saying take your girl everywhere. Don't get me wrong. If that works for you, it works for you.
Go for it, yeah.
But like, I just think having that idea that even just
it's like ride or die, bro.
Right,
like,
and even if I'm out and she's not with me, like she's
still with me. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like she's still with me. Like whether it's up here, right here.
Definitely
like,
right here, always.
It's like she's still with me. So I'm gonna maneuver as if she was right here. And I expect it vice versa. Now, granted, I can't control her,
but I feel like that's lost in a lot of everything today, bro. Because it's so common, bro. It's so like it's normalized. We gotta stop normalizing that shit, bro. Like
what? It's just right. Like it's society, media. A lot of things just get normalized that aren't really for the better.
Yeah,
but
bro.
It's just once you get so deep into it, you have to claw your way back to getting back to this high standard. And I think I find it so intriguing how a lot of people complain about the standard. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, men ain't this, women ain't that, this, that, and the third." But then act how women say men are. Act how men say women are.
It's because I feel like there's so much feelings of like wanting to get back or some shit. Like wanting to, like I want to do it to you before you do it to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
wants to get hurt. Nobody's willing to invest and take that gamble of, okay, I'm putting all my trust in you, and I expect you to do the same. And then we just grow on that trust. Nobody's willing to take that gamble, and it's just, I think it's
an issue, bro.
I think it's just hindering. I think that's why we see a lot of. I think that like I feel like that's why we're seeing plenty of like divorces now, plenty of breakups now. I feel like years prior, that didn't happen as much.
Yeah.
I feel like people stood together. For them, of course, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's plenty of divorces.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure statistically it's gone up in recent years.
I mean, we could look it up. Look it up yourselves too. Like,
look it up.
We'll see, but like,
let us know.
That's what we see personally. Like,
right,
that's
I see a lot of breakups.
I see a lot of fakeness in relationships too. Like, it's like it comes to a point where it's too much fakeness to the point where you have to break up, bro.
Right,
like,
it's so difficult to differentiate the real from the fake sometimes. Mm-hmm. For example, we had this conversation about something else, but it's like diamonds and a moissanite. So moissanite is kind of like an moissanite is kind of like a diamond poser. Like it passes the test. It literally passes diamond test. Mm-hmm. It shines like diamonds, looks like diamonds, but it's not diamonds. Mm-hmm. So people get so caught up on the physical. Mm-hmm. People get so caught up on it passed the test. It's cool. Yeah. But some people just don't think about longevity. Some people don't think about that long-term commitment. Mm-hmm. They're just focused on right now.
Bro.
The moissanite looks just like the diamond and it's cheaper. Yeah. That's a low value bad gal. Mm-hmm. That's a low value bad one.
That's a ratchet bad gal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
She got the
she got the curves,
pretty face and everything.
Mm-hmm. And she gives that
and on and on the surface, cool people. Mm-hmm. But as you dig deeper into that moissanite, you're gonna realize, hold on, this gem isn't as clean as this one. Mm-hmm. Hold on, this gem doesn't last as long as this one. Yeah. And that's why diamonds are so hard to acquire. Because they don't just come around every now and then. So you gotta really dig deep for them diamonds. So when you find one,
you keep it and you cherish it.
You better cherish that diamond, boy. Bro. You better cherish that diamond.
You better wear it out too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you better listen. If you
rep it,
flaunt your diamond. But me personally,
I'm keeping my diamonds tucked. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping my chain tucked, bro.
Tucked, bro.
Nobody know about my diamonds, bro.
Nobody's snatching my chain.
Yeah, hell nah.
My chain is not for the public. My chain is getting tucked in the pocket. Mm-hmm. That's that. Like, it's just, and I think people just like to have a girl just to flaunt it, like, you know what I'm saying?
That
the moissanite, like, bro. Oh, you flaunt it and it's easy to flaunt. Why? Why is it easy to flaunt? Because it's cheap. You can just grab another one.
Get another one.
You can just grab another one. If I have diamonds,
it looks good and you could get another one. But it's
not something I'm gonna wear out to the grocery store. Yeah, bro. It's not something I'm gonna just wear out to dinner. I'm not gonna wear it to the mall. Moissanite,
I'm wearing that shit everywhere.
I rock that everywhere. Yeah. Meaning, if I got my girl the moissanite, I'll post her on Snap, Instagram, give her you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just all the time because
I hate that, bro.
All the time because it's just invaluable to me.
But like, here's the thing with that too. Like, when people do that and like they post their moissanite, they be doing it to show other people. Like, why isn't it just for you two? Like, why?
You wanna know why? Because everybody wants diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
So they gonna flash this girl like, I'm iced up now. Yeah. I got my diamonds on me.
But here's
deep down he knows.
Yeah, that's just not moissanite.
Yeah, moissanite, bro. But nobody's gonna know because they can't dig deep like you did. They can only see it at the surface.
Low key, I can see moissanite, like, you know what I'm saying? On social media, I see moissanite all the time, bro.
But that's coming from experience of rocking different chains.
Yeah.
Once you rock so many chains, you can just tell what's real, what's not. Once you buy so many pairs of J's, you can tell what's a rep and what's authentic. Yeah. So it's just that comes with game. But I feel like a lot of people
man, fuck the game, bro.
Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's still plenty of game for me to learn. Mm-hmm. But
the real game. This is the real game.
Right, but don't get me wrong. I'm still a seasoned vet.
Oh, 100%.
I've been around. I've seen things. I've experienced things, and I just know enough about the game to play my cards right and understand what's really going on. Mm-hmm. So when I see Buddy flexing that moissanite like it's a diamond, don't get me wrong. I don't play a hate. You do you. You do you. But
yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you that you're doing wrong, but you know.
But you know you're doing wrong, bro.
You know what you're doing. So as a man, I think it's just finding your diamond. Don't get caught on that moissanite. Don't get caught on that. You know what I'm saying? Find your diamond
and keep that diamond, bro.
Right, keep that diamond. Take care of that diamond. Really take care of that diamond. Mm-hmm. And I think we could even transition this now into the woman, right? We highlighted the men, what I feel a man needs. Transitioning into the woman. I feel like my woman needs to have gone through some type of hardship. It doesn't have to be immense.
Yeah.
But to bring it back to making her this diamond, pressure makes diamonds or burst pipes,
bro. Yeah.
or burst pipes.
Mm-hmm.
How could she handle the hardship when I'm down and I'm struggling?
And
is she gonna bring me back up, or is
she gonna go down?
Or she's gonna be a party pooper? She gonna be like, yeah, nah, he's not for me. He's struggling. I need a man who's always on top.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just not realistic. So I need my woman to truly be a diamond and not burst under that pressure.
Mm-hmm.
As a man, I need to do the same, but I need her to assist me in that process.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She doesn't gotta take all the burden, but at the same time, she can't just remove herself from that.
Yeah. But I feel like that goes back to like saying like, oh, when things go wrong, like people kind of flake. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. I feel like it's so normalized to flake, bro. Like everybody be flaking, and it's not good, bro. Like the issue is like that. I don't know, bro. Like it's just so hard to actually put in action. You know what I'm saying? Like mad people. Oh, you could say this and you could tell people this, but they still gonna be people, bro. So you gotta dig deep, like you said, like really find that diamond, bro. Like,
it's just. I think the thing is, like, don't get me wrong. You should always be safe in everything you do,
mm-hmm.
but don't jump onto this boat, hugging the lifeboat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
when you come on this shit, like, you're second in command, right next to me.
You gotta know how to swim too.
Don't be hugging the lifeboat just because of past things. Like, don't get me wrong.
I'm someone else, bro.
Right,
like I don't know who.
Right, like I don't know who hurt you.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's okay to have.
It's okay.
Awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you see signs that someone's doing the same thing the last one was doing, get out before it's too late.
Yeah.
But a flaw doesn't mean that I'm trying to hurt. Like, how can I explain it? Like, there's a difference between
between being cautious and being stupid.
Right. Like it's just like if I'm struggling, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm following the habits of your last man, who did no better,
then
who
that's fair.
Who didn't get up, who didn't bring himself back up, or even attempt to, that's different. But just because we're both down, don't expect me to stay down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you should expect me to come up. I feel like you should always expect the best of your partner. Granted, you won't always get it.
Not even expect it, but assist in it too.
Right.
Like both down, we're gonna help each other get. Like that just goes back to the other shit we were talking to. But like, bro, like it's too many times where it's like here and then it's gone, bro.
Yeah, it's just listen. They want to be in control. They want to be a captain, but nobody wants to go down when the ship goes down. They want to hop off of the light boat and go to some other ship. They want to, you know what I'm saying?
There's too many ships like that though. Like too many captains like that, bro.
Too many, but and this kind of goes back to the men. A lot of captains don't know how to navigate their ship. Buddy, this is your ship.
But that goes back to women. A lot of women don't know which ship to get on, bro. They be getting on every ship and being like, "Yo, this captain is fucking stupid, bro."
They just not like stop chasing cruises and start chasing yachts.
Yeah,
Stop chasing the fun experience. Stop chasing the, you know what I'm saying, chase the luxurious, lavish life, the calm life. And granted, when I say chase a yacht, I don't mean chase the rich man. In monetary stances.
Chase the value. You know what I'm saying? Chase the real value.
Chase the man rich in mind. Chase the man rich in spirit. Don't chase the man rich in physical. Don't chase the man rich monetarily. Don't chase the man rich in fame. Chase the man that
makes you happy, bro. That fulfills you, bro. Like that.
Right. Like when people use the word richness when it comes to like food, for example, right? Like it's just so rich, it's so divine, and it's not and it's not even necessarily
because it's big or got like mad qualities
or cost the most money compared to other foods, but it just has some true texture.
It's just got if it tastes good, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Like and if it's good for you, it's good for you. Like don't get caught up in what the world has to offer, like all these instant gratifications. Don't be chasing these instant gratifications. People just always want to be happy. That's why we have our fixes. That's why we have
that goes back, bro. When you chase that instant gratification, it's instant, bro. But after that, what do you like? That shit is ass. Because like you get that moment of happiness, and then afterwards you think about it and you're like, damn, the fuck am I doing?
What am I doing?
Like,
right. It's just
it makes no sense, bro. And it's like it's repeated patterns too. Like people be doing that shit over and over and over and over and over again, bro. But like, that's where it's like comes back to the diamond thing. Like, if something happens over and over again, you gotta make a change to where
people don't like
people
change.
Hate change, people bro. That's like you gotta make a change in yourself to be better. You gotta wanna be better. You gotta wanna find something real, bro. You gotta be open to it too. You can't be closed off and shit. But
it's just people get really comfortable where they're at, and it's just people find. Obviously, it's called discomfort for a reason. It's a subtraction of comfort. But at the same time, discomfort is very much necessary
to make you. You know what I'm saying? Like, how to handle it.
Right. Like, and
that's another thing. Nobody knows how to handle discomfort no more. It's very selfish, I think, because it's like they don't care to want to find comfort when they're in discomfort. They'd rather do things to do temporary comfort and then go back to their discomfort. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, find that comfort permanently. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I think it's like as long as life truly is, in retrospect, life is short. I feel like life is very short. Like, you got a good, in all fairness, 20. Average, you got a good 75, 80 years of life. Yeah. Right? On a higher end. And of course, people that live to 90, 100. But realistically, you got about 75, 80 years, right? I don't understand why, as a person, you would be so willing to just sit in this box forever. Yeah. And people always want better for themselves. Like, obviously, everybody wants to elevate, even if it's just to the smallest degree. Wants better for themselves, but they don't do anything about it.
They just don't. I've never seen a team score playing defense. Playing just defense. Yeah. Playing passive defense. I've never seen a team. I've never seen a team score that way. And if you are in this area where you're really playing defense, you got to start getting aggressive. Defense always in football. Defense always trying to get off the field, so that the offense can come on and they can start attacking. But if defense is stuck on the field, man, you might be down on the scoreboard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But some people are just so content with being down on the scoreboard because they don't really care to go score.
They're okay with the field goal, bro.
Right? They're cool with the field goal. Yeah. Man, it's still points, ain't it?
Hell no,
you
bro.
Do so much better.
Yeah, bro.
And a lot of people are so capable of it. It's just they just don't tap into it. Like, yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's a battle. Like, it's absolutely a battle. But I feel like as humans, that's what we were put here to do. To battle, whether it's with ourselves or with the circumstances around us, with other people. I feel like
it's what makes you. You know what I'm saying? Like how you handle, how you get hit, and how you react. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got hit, but like, am I gonna get back up? Right. Like, am I gonna sit here and sulk? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and speaking about battling, when I feel like another big thing, at least for me, like for women, when I look at, I'm not looking at just you. I'm looking at who you're hanging around with.
Amen.
As big to me, because you are what the it's like the quote was something like you are what the five closest people to you are. So if you're hanging around with 5 dummies, you're probably a dummy.
You're definitely a dummy. And like, here's the thing too: if you're hanging around 5 dummies, I'm gonna look at you and be like, you're probably a dummy too. Like,
right? Like,
it's like
these are the people you associate with.
Yeah, and it's like,
so if
you hanging out with 5 trees, I'm gonna assume you a tree.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
if I'm looking for my girl and she's hanging out, her close 5 friends are people who always trying to go to the club and
shake ass.
Right, all that. I feel like I have the right to assume that.
Oh, you're probably
there's a good chance that you're just like
your
that.
Friends, yeah.
And those aren't people that's not the type of woman I want.
Yeah,
that's not the type of woman I want. And the thing that really is like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, people are young, people change. I'm not saying don't have fun with your friends. You can have fun with your friends, but it's one thing to go to the first of all, clubs are not for me. But let's say you are someone who likes to go to events, like you want to go to this fest, you want to go to this carnival, this, that, and the third, have fun with your friends. It's one thing to have fun with your friends. It's another thing to go to the club, skim suit, 6 shots deep, shaking butt on
anybody that'll get behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
looking back and even if you do have a standard with who you're doing it to, the fact that there's even people you're willing to do it to, And again, if it's
and like, but here's the thing, right? Where does that even get you, bro? Like, what does that do for you?
It's just people.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just people get so caught up in the energy and like, and people love vibes. People love vibes.
Yeah,
people love vibes, but it's just like, man,
is that really the vibe when you get home? You're gonna think, yo, I just shook some ass on some random ass head, bro.
And
like, what?
People, and some people just like, oh, I just had it. Like, some people just get not caught up in the vibe, but it's just like, oh my god, nah, keep talking. It'll come back. It'll come back. Keep talking. So, like, we was talking about vibes. We was talking about they get caught up in the vibe. They go back. Oh my gosh. Go. Talk.
I don't know. It's just like, for me, it's like you're not doing it for you either. It's like when you're just doing it so that other people look at you doing it and be like, oh, like,
right,
that's vibes, you know? So like, literally vibes, bro. But like, that's not the vibes, bro. That's literally not the vibes.
This is what I was gonna say. But just to add on to that, it's different where it's like for example, like when I'm with like my friends, right? Like, me and him, the guys, right? We'll do like over excessively manly stuff in like a trolling way where it's like, oh, like after I go to the gym with like, Shem and Shad, shout out them. After I go to the gym with my guys, we'll like hop in the mirror and like start like shirts off, flexing, whatever. But that's not some I'm a flaunt. And don't get me wrong, I post my progress every now and then, but it's not more on like a flaunting thing. It's more on like just to document. Okay, this is where I started. This is where I've come from. This is easily accessible.
I'm getting better.
I'm evolving. You can easily evolve. Like, I've had people, like, it's happened before where like I'll post something gym and they'll be like, yo, you look good, like, what's the routine? Like, I've had people say that to me, and to me that to me makes me know, like, one, okay, what I'm doing is working. It's working, and two people are taking notice, and three, there's other people who also want to grow. Yeah. Now, whether they actually go through with the plan I give is irrelevant, but the fact that the thought even,
cross their minds
that they want to evolve is big. And that's another thing. My girl has to be evolving. My girl has to be evolving, whether spiritually, mentally, physically, whatever the case may be. She has to be evolving.
Or at least trying to evolve.
She has to have some, like, drive.
It does drive, yeah.
She gotta have drive.
Because like, even it, like, bro, like, I've seen like sometimes people aren't evolving, but they want to. Right. They just need that little push, bro. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect people to always be going up, bro, because again, like, men and women, they have their pitfalls, bro, right. But as long as the way you work around it, or you work to get better with it, like, that's what it is. It's not just about, oh, you have to be evolving. You gotta be working to evolve, right. Bro. Like,
I think another big thing, which almost is contradictory, because we're saying to evolve, but I feel like as a woman, like, you have to just understand your role in this relationship. And that's not me saying like you gotta you gotta be housewife, cook, clean. Don't get me wrong. I would love a wife who can cook.
Clean. I'll clean.
I'll
clean. I enjoy cleaning sometimes.
I don't care.
Like, when nobody tells me to clean and I like that's when I like cleaning.
Do it. I'll do it. Right. Yeah. But as my woman, like, you just have to understand. Like, just let me lead. Like, let me take control of certain things. Like,
and here another thing, like, going back to our topic, like, role in a relationship, that's like, you have to learn when to, like, when to know, like, right. Oh, he's not doing this just because he wants me to do this. He wants me to do this because it's better for me and it's better for him too. It's like all right. Let's say
we're playing basketball. I'm the point guard and you're the center, right? You're the center.
I'm not gonna take the ball up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not bringing the ball up.
Yeah, bro.
And don't be wrong. Occasionally, I might hit you at 3. I might let you shoot that J. But and if it's successful, okay, maybe
you hit me again.
Maybe we could try it again. But if not, understand your role and what you're meant to do. I can't protect you if you're acting out of your role and not letting me play mine. You know what I'm saying? I can't help you if.
But that's also on the men's part too. Know your role, and that's the man's role. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
But I feel like with that kind of like goes into society, bro. Like, we're at a point where it's like, nah, bro, no more roles, bro. Like, we're all the same. Like, respectfully, opportunity wise, yeah. But we're not the same, and that's just how it. That's how it is.
Right, like
that's just how it is, bro. Like
even down to a biological composition.
Yeah, we're not
simply not the same. There's naturally gonna be things I'm more qualified to do.
Yeah.
Same way there's more things she's qualified to do.
Yeah.
Which is why when a lot of women don't want to be a housewife, and I'm not saying you have to be a housewife, but there's a reason why there's a lot of housewives.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why there's a lot of men out in the field. There's reasons for this. There's physical attributes, qualifications. There's certain mental traits that we might have that women might not have. But that's why women are a lot more tender. They're a lot more caregiving. They're a lot better with children. A lot better with social interactions because they have this emotional innate ability, like innateness to them.
And that's like
and that's just, but that's what they're meant to provide.
Yeah,
the same way I'm meant to provide that protection, that sanction, that
safety.
Right, like
you know what I'm saying?
I'm supposed to provide the security.
Yeah,
that's just what I'm meant to do.
But we've lost that, bro. It's gone.
Because a lot of men just expect things to be handed to them, and a lot of men just expect women to just be not oblivious, but what's the word I'm looking for? Gullible almost. Like just like she's just gonna say yes to everything. Like no, there's a lot of I've talked to. Don't get me wrong. A lot of women get caught up in society and kind of lose their intellect. Yeah. I've talked to a decent amount of intellectual women in my time.
100%.
Or at least women that understand their worth. Understand what right from wrong, what type of treatment that they deserve and they don't deserve. So when you talk to a woman like that, she's not just going to say yes to everything. She's going to test you. She's going to test you. And listen, men, I'm sorry. I'm talking to y'all now. Listen, okay? She's going to piss you off. It's gonna happen.
That's just normal.
At some point, she's gonna mess up, right? It's gonna happen, and this goes both ways. At some point, you might mess up. Like it's just gonna happen, but it's just understanding. Okay, I messed up, and just trying assisting her to fall back in line, and be like, okay, you messed up. It's cool,
but it's not gonna happen again.
But we gotta act this way now.
Yeah.
And it's the same.
And that's the leader part. But
right,
but that goes back to the role part. If your man tells you that, you gotta trust him enough that he wants the best for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not a no.
Miss Lady.
Yeah.
Miss Lady, listen. I'm telling you to do these things because
I love you. You know what I'm saying?
One, I love you, but two, I know niggas.
Yeah,
you know
I
know what they're thinking.
Yeah, bro.
Because I'm a man
myself. Yeah, I'm a man myself, bro. I know
the same way you might tell me like, oh, we're going to this place. Nah, don't wear that because you know how women think. So you're gonna advise me to not do certain things so that women don't look at me like that. I'm gonna advise you not to do certain things, not because I want you to not have fun. Oh, he doesn't want me to have fun.
That's not what it's about.
He's not letting me go to the club in a skirt and a crop top with my friends on a Friday night because he doesn't want me to have fun. No, I just know who be in them clubs. I know the type of guy that's in that club, and that type of guy doesn't care that you're with me. And if he talks to you enough. And
you get enough drinking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't
it's
care
game.
That you're with me
game
either.
is game.
And it's just obviously, don't get me wrong.
But also we're at a point where like that's normal, bro.
It's
and like
normal.
and it's okay, but it's not. We don't hold ourselves accountable no more. Like
people don't like accountability.
No, bro, they run from it, bro.
People don't like that. And to even tie it back to what I was just saying about the whole club thing, it's like you. At some point, even if you think you have self-control, why would you put yourself in this situation?
Yeah, bro.
If I know I'm somebody that has diabetes, I need my insulin shot, right?
Why am I going to the Dunkin' Donuts with no insulin, bro?
Why am I going to the chocolate factory without my pen, thinking, nah, if I just a
couple,
just a little bit,
a couple,
I'll be okay. I'll really need it. I'll really need it.
But like when shit goes wrong, like you're gonna be like, "Yo,
where's my insulin?"
Yeah.
And then it comes back to you feel that guilt, like, man, I should have brought my insulin. So what happens now? You're either gonna leave the situation, meaning you and your man are gonna split, and because you feel some, or it's gonna be projected.
It's just gonna be
It's just gonna be projected, and then that's just gonna
or it's just gonna keep happening because you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't.
Or you did it once and you're like, man, like it wasn't even that bad.
Yeah.
Like it didn't even count. Like we only did it one time. It was for a couple minutes. It was a night out. It was heat in the moment.
Yeah, that's some wild shit.
If you can't handle the heat, don't step in the fire.
That's some wild shit.
Don't step in the fire. But that goes both ways too. Everything typically goes both ways.
Everything goes both ways.
For the most part.
For the
most part, everything goes both ways. The only things I think are almost not finite, but like tend to lean towards one way is if as the man I like tell you something, I feel like you absolutely need to follow it because I'm thinking more logically, just naturally. Women think more emotionally. Yeah. I think more logic based.
But that's where it comes into her role, as in keeping me emotionally sound. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping me emotionally okay. Like,
and situations like that, there's a good chance like if I'm dealing with something, she's like, oh nah, like it's probably stress. Like you probably need to take a time, like to take a time out.
I'm gonna listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I should listen to you because you're more qualified in this area.
Yeah.
And I think that was a good cover.
Yeah. Tight.
I feel like we touched some good bases right there. Where do you want to dive next? Where do you want to take this conversation next?
I mean, are we going in order?
It's up to you, man. You could pick something out. What's catching your eye right now?
I feel like we're gonna either have to do this one or this one because of like what we touched on in the topics. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let you decide between.
All right, cool. This was a question. This was one question that E was really big on. He made sure to tell me that this was a question that he liked a lot, and it's where in society where do we go wrong? Where did we go wrong in society to where we ended up today? That was a question you liked, and I'm gonna let you take over right now. Go ahead, activate takeover, man. Activate takeover.
I gotta press the buttons.
Yeah, the buttons. Yeah. Click them buttons in.
So listen, right? I feel like as society today, like it even goes back to what's necessary in a relationship, and we covered it literally like 10 minutes ago, bro. Right. Like where does society go wrong? Like I feel like the morals and the standards that we hold ourselves accountable to, we don't. We should hold ourselves accountable to, we don't. Because we don't care enough, and it's not like there's no real repercussions for our actions nowadays. Like oh, you could do this and it be wrong.
Right.
And it doesn't matter. We'll just move on from it. And we'll do it again maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like no, bro, like you should be if you do something wrong and you keep doing something wrong, you should be bashed for it, bro. You should be and that's the issue too. Like whenever we do the bashing, it's of something that is wrong, it's taken to the point of, oh no, the person that's doing the bashing is in the wrong. No, they're not. They're just telling you that you did something wrong and you need to hold yourself accountable for it.
I think a lot of people seem to be afraid of reality, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Even with things like, listen, I'm a man of faith. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. People who make these type of labels, like the whole they, them, the whole like different transitions and all of that. I think it's just people are just something happened in their life, some event happened in which they didn't feel comfortable with themselves, and rather than just evolving in their own being, they want to transition their character into someone new. But not someone new in a sense of being like reborn in Christ, being like, oh, I was this overweight person, now I'm about to work for better, get fit, get right.
Yeah, they don't be doing that.
It's just I want this new identity, and you have to accept me now. Because if you don't, I'm gonna place this label on you.
Yeah, bro.
And of course, it's a bunch of people backing it because we accept everyone.
But that shouldn't be a thing, bro. That's like, of course, if you feel some type of way, like, okay, but like don't force that on me to accept. Like, we're gonna have our difference of opinions. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but I will make my comment and believe what I believe, and you're going to have to accept what I believe. It's now at a point where if you don't accept something that someone else believes, then you're in the wrong.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it feels very ignorant. It feels
it's like hypocritical, low-key. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like now it's to the point where it's like
it's almost like why is it that the man or woman can say I'm this part of the LGBTQ and be supported, but if I'm straight, I'm straight, I'm or Christian, I'm corny.
Yeah.
And people like, oh, he's religious, so he thinks he's higher than me. That's just like it's just incorrect. Yeah, it's simply incorrect. As a matter of fact,
but if you're to say it the other way around, you're done up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm done up. Society's coming after me. I'm canceled.
Yeah, bro, you're canceled. You're
blacklisted.
Done.
And it's just because of the narratives that get pushed today. And I'm sure there's a fair chance statistically Christians are more popular than LGBTQ members.
But it's the media, bro.
But the way media pushes it,
yeah, bro,
don't seem that way. And there's too many false prophets. Too many false prophets.
Too many idolizations of people that shouldn't be. Yeah, okay,
bro. We talked about that.
Yeah, people, bro. Like we gotta stop idolizing people.
Right. Stop.
We are all human.
Right,
we all make the same mistakes.
Why
you think just because he's on TV, he's better? He's a good person?
Right.
Hell no, bro. That person's probably a piece of shit.
Right. Like why are you idolizing someone who was made the same way you were?
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like I idolize God because he's this omniscient being who wasn't made from man and woman. He's just ever existing being, this omniscient being. He in turn made man and woman. So anybody who is man or woman, I will never idolize you.
Hell no.
Me and you are one and the same. We were both made in his image to serve his purpose. Now whether both of us do it or not, it's irrelevant to me.
But like don't take that the wrong way. As like, of course you're gonna treat everybody with love. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna treat everybody equally, but don't push yourself onto me.
Right,
I'm
not putting a man or woman on no pedestal.
You know what I'm
not
saying?
doing that.
Yeah, bro.
It's just I feel like it's just
accepted too much now, and it's like we've lost sight of morality in that sense. As in, like, bro, like, oh, like I see, oh, like, bro, Meg Thee Stallion, bro. Oh, I see Meg Thee Stallion. She's rich and famous, and she's shaking ass everywhere. Like, I want to be like that. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just
like, what does she bring? Like, what? Why am I idolizing someone like that? Who is not, like, you could just look at her and say, yo, she's basically naked on camera in front of the entire nation. Like, why would I want to idolize something like that? Like, it's just wrong to me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it feels like a bad direction.
That's a bad direction, bro. That's teaching people to just do whatever they want with whoever they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter.
Right.
That's teaching people it don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's just the same thing when like a guy looks up to some like gang banging like,
or like some Playboy type shit too.
Right, like I'm sorry, but like I'm not looking at somebody like a Kayvon.
Yeah,
like alright, cool. He had this demeanor. He had this like aggressive. Bro, I'm not looking up to no killer.
Yeah,
that's not what I'm gonna do.
Hell no.
That's not the path I want for myself or for anybody in my future. I'm not gonna look up to somebody like what's a good example? Like who's a real playboy? Like
fuck it. Use Hugh Hefner, bro.
Right, I was about to say
main.
Yeah, right. Hugh Hefner, right? Like I'm not chasing somebody who's sleeping with hundreds of women.
Yeah,
flexing
bro.
all these girls. Like, no, that's not somebody I would look up to.
That's not what I'm built for. That's not what nobody's built for. You're not built for this many people. You're built for just one and one, bro.
Right.
Like,
and that's just how. And obviously, I've had to learn that through trial and error. I've had to learn that through looking at the way things play out for a lot of different people.
Yeah, bro.
But it's just I now understand that it's meant to be one on one. It's what it's meant to be. But I feel like as just individuals, we're meant to be not closed off, not reserved, but be what's the word when they tell like a girl like, oh, don't dress like with skirts and that, dress like
modest.
I feel like as people we just need to be.
I was thinking about that word in the car, bro. I was like, I'm finna use that in the podcast.
I feel like as people
we've lost modesty.
Yes, we have. I feel like we really have.
And that's an issue because once we lose modesty, then everything is public. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing is private no more. Nothing is sacred. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
nothing
is sacred.
That's tough right there. Nothing is like nobody puts value on anything anymore. Unless you want to talk about their sexuality.
Yeah.
God forbid I say something wrong about that. I'm just as bad as O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, bro. Nah, he's innocent, bro.
Nah, I'm just as bad as Jeffrey Dahmer. I do something like that.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. At some point, we have to be
accountable, bro.
We have to hold ourselves accountable. Society lost that.
But it's because it's more back to the thing with society. It's more feeling over fact now, and that's an issue, bro. Why is it that there's literally facts that could disprove what you're saying, but then when I use the facts against what you're saying, oh no, you're this. No. You're misogynistic now.
You're an Aries. You're an Aries. That's why you're acting like this.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
February. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. It makes sense.
February. Yeah, no.
It makes sense.
No, but
what's your sun and moon?
Here's some shit about that though. Like, when people be asking me that, mostly women. When women be asking me that, I be saying some bullshit, bro. I be born. Oh, I was born in December. I wasn't born in December.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just look stupid now. Like,
people misplace value.
Yes,
I think
bro,
that's really what's happening. People are misplacing value. Like I could be the stand-up guy. You know, treat your parents with respect, get along with your family. You know, I could really just be, good. Book smart,
be
street
him,
smart,
bro. Him.
I could literally be him.
Yeah,
but if I'm an Aquarius,
nah,
and my moon sign is Scorpio, he's
bro,
not valid.
Nah,
You're not the one. I dated an Aries one time. It didn't go too well.
Yeah.
You're not the one.
but that's just.
Are we for real?
Yeah, like, bro, what?
Like I'm sorry, but like when a girl said like when a girl asks me what's my zodiac sign, I swear hands down, like if she goes, oh, what's your zodiac sign, I go, here we go again. Like here we go again. Like it's just and
like that shit makes me not want to talk to you, bro.
It truly does, because you're placing so much value on this
shit that doesn't matter.
Right, like things that are just irrelevant to me.
Yeah.
And obviously the counter argument, just to play devil's advocate here, is like, oh, but you want a woman who's Christian. Why does that matter to you? I just think
I feel like that's where morals.
It's fairly
very different
because Christianity then there's things in place that mold
that guide your
character.
It's not. It doesn't limit you. It doesn't say, oh, just because you were born in December, you have this quality. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
it's more about getting the qualities to be good. You know what I'm saying? Like building your qualities.
Right. It's like oh, because you were born in June, we're not compatible. But it's like, okay, what if I was born in June, but I actually have nothing that your sheet said?
Yeah.
Like everything that your piece of paper describes me as.
But then
I'm just not.
Going back to like, oh, like I want a Christian woman, as in like I want a woman who wants to live a good life and a righteous life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even if she's not doing it right now, she's building towards it. You know what I'm saying? With the sun and whatever, the zodiac shit, you're limiting it to already being the way that it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right, like you're kind of placing people in this box.
In a box, yeah.
And let's just say I happen to have one of the qualities that your sheet says. I therefore match the sign exactly.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And I think people don't actually realize, but like when I say I want a Christian woman, it's like the Bible, all the things that they tell you go against man's desires.
Yeah.
Like all the things that they tell me to do
go against
what I
want.
What I naturally want. Like men are like not sex driven.
They're sexual creatures.
But they're sexual
bro.
creatures, right? Sexual creatures who man, don't get me wrong. Oh man, I would love to just chuck down beers and just get drunk with
the boys,
with the guys, chilling, talking to girls.
Hell yeah.
But the Bible drives me against that, right? So
but here's the thing.
That's why I choose it over like a zodiac. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and after actually putting into place those values and those messages, like I feel a whole lot more fulfilled than if I were gonna go be drinking every night with the boys, going and you know what I'm saying? Like I feel a lot more wholer. I feel more connections with the people around me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm actually real. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm me, not nobody telling me, oh, like you have to do this to have fun. You have to do that. I have fun and I feel the way I feel because of the things that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I feel good by doing this. You know what I'm saying? It makes me happy.
To me, it goes even deeper than just how people look at it face value. Like people look at like, let's do something like oh, like just like lust, for example, right? Like, oh, we're advised to not have premarital sex. You're supposed to only do it with your wife. You're supposed to only do it in with your wife. But I feel like having that type of discipline then leaks into other areas of my life. So I'm not just working on that. I'm also getting discipline in, going
to the gym every day.
To the gym, staying consistent with
like,
that.
Yeah.
Reading the Bible every day.
Being able
consistent with that.
And being able to overcome hardships. You know what I'm saying? That builds you.
That's molds
because
me.
it's not an easy thing to not wanna to not do these things, bro. Like, it's not easy. It ain't easy, bro.
It's not placing labels. It's making labels. Zodiac signs place a label on me. Oh, you're overly emotional. You get stimulated by this really easily. You get aggressive fairly easily. If somebody does this, it takes you off. They're placing these things on you. When you become a Christian and you really work it off of that good book, you're making labels for yourself.
Amen.
You're a well-devoted person. You're a hard-working person. You're a well-disciplined person. You're somebody who cares for others everlastingly. You're a joyous person. Because there's a big difference. There's a big difference between happiness and joy. Happiness is temporary. Joy is everlasting.
Amen.
And a lot of people get caught up in these temporaries that it's too difficult to reach the everlasting. So they don't want to go for it. They don't want to go for it. And that's why people like to sleep around. It's tough to maintain a relationship because you have to devote yourself to this person, invest in this person, give them time, effort, open up to this person. You got to really give yourself to this person. People don't want to do that. They don't want that everlasting love. So people settle for the lust. Oh, and then a couple months.
That's why the divorce happens, bro. That's why the breakups happens, bro. It's because you go based off of physical desire rather than logic. You know what I'm saying? And like actual deep connection. It's like it's not okay, bro. Like, we're in a bad state.
Society just loves the temporary. They're big fans of the temporary, and
that's why
I get it.
Of course, we all get it, bro. It's easy.
It's easy to
to
do the temporary.
Bro, we gotta start wanting to change and desiring that difficulty in life. You know what I'm saying? Not desiring it, I guess, but at least being able to get over that difficulty in life. Right, we got to start building ourselves to do that, but we're not as a society. We're crumbling. We're it's easy to give in. It's easy to give in now, bro. Like, it's easy to give in to whatever.
It's easy to give in because of...
And we accept it now. It shouldn't be accepted.
It's a combination of easy access and easy exception. So when you put those two things together, it could do really good things, or really bad things.
You know, right now it's doing really bad.
It's easy access to it's easy access to sleep around. You'll be accepted by society because you're a baddie. You're you're tough. You slept with how many? 80 bodies?
No, that's
gas. You're tough, bro. You slept with 3 girls last night?
That's gas.
You're him.
You're him, that bro. Shit is whack.
And it's like, obviously, like in high school, like that was just things that we looked at, and it was just like.
So, but that's like learning. Now we're too old to be doing that shit, bro.
Right,
like,
I just understand now.
Yeah, bro, and like, but people don't want to understand that anymore. They'd rather. But I feel like, here's another thing. I feel like a lot of people do understand that. They just don't want to be accountable for it because it's easy and it feels good. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have to be.
They literally don't have to be.
It's not looked down upon no more. It's kind of like, oh, you naked on Instagram? Alright.
And it even comes down to like, people will look at it and they'll be like I've seen plenty of situations where the girl is like, I don't really do nothing for first time around. I don't really I don't really do stuff.
Yeah.
First time around, she ends up doing something with that guy. Like, she ends up doing something, and
it's like, oh, I don't usually do this.
I don't.
Okay. I bet you don't.
Like, don't paint me this good girl image.
Yeah, bro. Don't, because here's the thing. They all know what is. They all know. You know what is good. You know right from wrong. And you know what's best for you. You just, it's easy to do wrong.
People today like to draw with wash away marker. They don't like that permanent. They don't like that permanent Sharpie. They like to do it with wash away markers.
No, I'm saying.
So they could.
Yes, sir.
So that they like the wash away marker, so they could just rub it off. Oh no, this is me. Rub this part off. Oh no, it's a little dark patch right here. What's going on right here? You slept with my homie? Okay.
Yeah.
Wash away this part right here. Oh, you like to go to the club? You said you didn't. You said you was a homebody. You said you like to stay home and just chill. Wash away this right here. Oh, you got trust issues. You can't trust me because of what the last man did. But I'm not the last man.
Yeah.
And it goes both ways with the guy too. The guy, oh yeah, nah, I don't really talk to that many girls. I don't really.
Yeah, their whole Snapchat's filled.
Right, I don't really do that. I'm just you wash off this. Your snap best friends is all girls.
Yeah.
You wash away this. You wash away this right here. You was a toxic man. You
be cheating.
You like to cheat. Wash away this right here.
Yeah.
You was with a girl the week before you started texting me.
Yeah,
and
bro.
They watched it, but they got that real pretty image.
Mm-hmm.
But all it takes is a little bit of wiping.
Yeah, you see the real, bro.
You see the
real.
But
that's why. Hey, listen, man. Hey, man. Say, man.
It's all about that permanent marker.
Bro.
I need a woman.
This don't wash away though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I need a woman.
This is real. You know what I'm saying?
Society needs people who just got that permanent marker. Like, yeah, you see me. This is what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no wash away. There ain't no
changing, bro. Like this is me, and this is what I'm a stand on. You know what I'm saying? Nobody stands on shit no more.
Like this is what I'm a stand on. And
bro, even in politics, bro, people don't be standing on shit, and we look up to them, we idolize them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the issue, bro. That's society. That's the whole thing, bro. We don't be standing on shit, and when we do say we do stand on shit, they'll do it in front of your face and not stand on the shit, and we'll still accept it, bro.
Yeah, it's just
that cannot happen no more, bro.
Like people just are very accepting.
Mm-hmm.
I need people who are permanent, and if you have like-minded people around you who also seek that permanent ink, that permanent picture, then you'll be able to add details to your picture.
Amen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if my picture is this field with the clouds and the sun. If I meet people around me, we can add some birds to the picture. Mm-hmm. We can add some flowers in the field. Mm-hmm. We can add a nice little rainbow over the field. We can add all these beautiful things because I'm chilling with.
But I don't
people.
Yeah, I don't want no expo marker though. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
I don't want no wash away. Put some water on it and it starts fading.
Some chalk, bro.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I need that permanent ink. I need that.
Yeah.
I need that commitment picture. I need that. Yeah, this is me and I'm standing on that.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not enough of that.
There's none of that no more. I mean, there's some, but it's not pushed. That's an issue. It's not pushed, bro. It's okay to do this. It's okay to do that. No, it's not. We gotta start holding each other accountable too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's no like, it's one thing to hold yourself accountable, yes. But when you stop holding others to be accountable, that's also an issue. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, if you do some fuck shit, bro, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna stand on it too.
Right, as you're supposed to.
Mm-hmm. But people don't be doing that. Oh, you did some fuck shit. It's gonna be mean if I do that.
Right, like. But
no, bro.
It's like, I'm not gonna do that.
Nah, bro. That's not how it should be, bro. We gotta. If we really want to love each other and be unified and not have this division that we have, we gotta hold each other accountable and tell people when they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Don't be disrespectful about it, but tell them when they're wrong. Don't be violent about it. Don't be ignorant about it. Just tell them that they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just stole money out my wallet. Nah, that's fucked up, bro. Don't be doing that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some fucked up shit.
And if these are people that really like respect you as a being, they're not gonna turn around and label you. Oh. Right. Oh, you're mean for even thinking I did that. Oh, you're a piece of shit. Nah, bro. Nah, I'm just real. I'm standing on the shit, on my morals. I'm standing on my business. Right.
I'm standing on your business too, because your business, if it has to do with me, it's also my business, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so I think
but people don't be doing that.
It's a real big combination of lack of accountability, lack of wanting accountability.
Easiness, quick access,
quick access to instant gratifications, fear of change, all this combination. The combination of these things is combination of these things isn't good for society, and I think obviously it can change, but
we're very far down the block. You know what I'm saying? Like we're deep in the shithole.
We're very far from home.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't. And here's the thing too. We're very far from home, and there's no sign of change. There's no desire to change right now, and that's a big issue. Right. I feel like
direction is
where we look at ourselves right now too. Like if you look at society as a whole, and we look at the state of the world, we're in a very bad place, bro. Like we are not doing well right now. Like, and people will tell you see that, tell you that, and then be like, nah, I'm comfortable with it though. Like I could live in this.
It's alright. And it's not.
Why aren't we reaching for better, bro? Like why are we so comfortable in being in a shitty spot? You know what I'm saying? Like it's not okay, bro. It's really not.
But society doesn't seem to be changing. We keep on walking further away from home. Mm-hmm. So I think now just quick fixes, right? Without getting too deep into it. If you can give 2 to 3 pieces of advice to fix society, or to even just help people individually get better, what would you give? Just 2 to 3 quick pieces.
All right. So 1 would be hold yourself accountable, and hold kind of goes in hold yourself and others accountable.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing I would say is, I don't really know, honestly. We're very deep in this shit that it's kind of like, it can't be a quick fix, bro. Like, the most quickest fix that you'll ever have is just accountability, bro. Like, learn accountability.
So that's the main... You think accountability will then in turn lead to
yes, bro.
Everything
because,
else.
like, I'm not naming names here, but I'm saying... in politics, bro, like I'll use an example of that. Like, mad politicians be saying shit and be promising shit on their whole, their whole campaign. You know what I'm saying? But once they're in there, it'd be like, where was that?
Where's it at?
And then the people now are just like, nah, it's fine. Like, whatever. Like she said it, or he said it, but nah.
Right.
It makes no sense, bro. Like
lack of accountability, lack of care, lack of value. And obviously,
what's a quick fix from you?
Quick fix to fix society. I think it would just be putting your feelings to the side.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody is real full of themselves and like too caught up on how I feel about something, not thinking about it from a bigger picture.
Or longevity too. Like nobody cares about the longevity. Is what is it right
now?
Yeah.
They don't think too far ahead. I feel like being concerned with don't get me wrong. You should live in the now, but you should be working for the future. No.
Of course, because what is now worth if you don't have a future? You know what I'm saying?
So,
like,
it's just people need to just focus on that future, put their feelings to the side, and truly just.
Think about it.
Right.
Low-key just fucking think, bro. Like, just fucking wake up, bro.
Just think about it. Smell the coffee, the bacon, the eggs.
Wake the fuck up.
Good morning, wake up. Like, really, just get a grip. Like,
yeah, get a fucking grip. People need to get a fucking grip, bro.
You gotta get a grip. And,
that's some real shit. People need to get a grip,
People
bro.
need to just get a grip. People absolutely just need to get a grip. Yeah. Now, with that being said, as people who we think that we have a fairly level head, what keeps you going now? What keeps you level-headed? What keeps you motivated?
God, bro.
Okay.
For me personally, I think God has been the best thing that's ever happened in my entire life, and
amen to that.
And with that comes my friends, bro. Like you know who got me into God, bro. Like, all right, so I don't know if we told them this, but we met at church, bro.
Right.
We got entwined at church, bro.
Right.
Like we really. So our friend, shout out Shem and Shad, man. Shout out Shem and Shad.
Shout out the guys, man.
Shout out the boys, bro. So Shem and Shad, they were into God and Christ before both of us. And they really showed me the evolution that we talk about all the time. The wanting to get to the next level. They really were a big part in me being like, yo, like, they're good people, and they're not good people for the sake of
being a good
looking like a good person. They're good people for the sake of they actually want to be good people, and they are good people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, damn, like I see none of that in where our generation is. Like, I used to see none of that. I used to see you know that you was there with me, bro. Like, but like, bro, like, it's just like they showed me that God is the way. God will keep you level-headed. God will keep you thinking rationally and keeping you in control of your emotions. You might feel a certain type of way, but when you think about it, it all makes sense. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, God showed me that, and he showed me that through Shemashai. He showed me that through you, through the people that I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, my experience in my life, bro. Like, it's just rationality and God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that keeps me going. Like, just praying to Him, bro. He'll give me the answers, bro. Right. He'll guide me in my ways. He'll guide me in my even in my pain and in my suffering, bro. He'll guide me out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Just looking to Him.
Even to just piggyback. Yeah. Piggyback off of what we're saying. Obviously, faithful man, God really does it all. Mm-hmm. Like, even times where I question if He'll get it done because I'm human. That's not actually going to happen.
Of course, there's doubts.
Even though I know He can do everything,
there's still doubts.
There's times where I question, is He going to get it done? And He gets it done.
Mm-hmm.
There's things with that, just like understanding that as a man of faith, I have this standard that I believe I need to live up to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do what I can to maintain this standard. Just to one, maybe people understand that being Christian doesn't mean I'm perfect, but it means that I'm a man who believes I should live up to a high standard, and I want to portray myself as such. Not just show. I want to fully encompass it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to also understand deep down inside, like, I'm not doing this just to be labeled a man of high standard. I am a man of high standard, so I'm gonna act accordingly.
And I want personally, and like I probably on your behalf too. I want the best for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just, oh, I'm a high value, high standard man. Like, I wanna be that so that everybody else could be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to show you that God has given me the ability to be this way. You know what I'm saying? To be able to have morals, have ethics, have a good level head on me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like also, like, not like I want people around me to look at me and gain something from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether they see my type of determination or my drive or the way
discipline,
whatever
it be, bro.
The way I handle certain things, I want them to be able to draw something from it and then grow with themselves. In turn, I want to do the same for the people around me.
Amen, bro.
So that's another thing that keeps me motivated, is keeping up with everybody around me. That competitive mindset, understanding that I'm good now, but I can be better tomorrow. And understanding tomorrow, okay, I'm better than yesterday, but I'm not better than I could be tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
always trying to one up yesterday. Always trying to one up yesterday. There's a word. It's a caption on my Instagram too. It's a Japanese like thing. The word Kaizen. And the word represents getting better every day, even if it's just by 1%. So even if like you're just working just a little bit that day, if you only got 10% in you and you give 10%, that's 100%. Because you gave everything you had that day.
Amen. Yeah, bro.
There should be no wasted energy in a day. There shouldn't. And even if it's not physical energy, like, even if, all right, I'm not going to the gym, let me get your knowledge up.
Let me go read the good book, bro.
Read the good book.
Let me see how I can improve myself, improve my
Get up, work on your craft, clean up your room, cook a meal today, things like that. Just making progress in life is, I feel, such a necessity, especially in my life. Like, I feel like I always need to be moving up the hierarchy. I feel like and it's a hierarchy within myself. It's not even in comparison. Don't get me wrong, the competitive mindset comes from comparison, but not as a thief. Not a thief of my joy. Rather, okay, all of my guys, all of my guys and girls are here. I gotta keep up. I can't fall down. That's what
low key, like, all my guys are here, but like, I want to be here so that I could bring them here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm coming up, they're coming up. Nobody's getting left behind. So it's just taking that charge and really just committing to the act, and it really does derive just from the care I have for all of my people.
Amen, bro. Like,
the care I got for all my people.
I feel like a lot of people lack care for other people, bro. But like, you gotta you gotta make your circle and you gotta bring your circle up, bro. Like,
we're quite fortunate to have. I would truly say a bit larger of a circle.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, don't get me wrong.
It's not even a big circle.
I stay
though,
true to my circle, but I know a lot of people who really, at least from my eyes, what I see, they really only have like 2 real friends.
And that's fine, bro.
And that's cool. Don't get me wrong.
You know what I'm
cool.
saying? Like,
that's cool. But we're very fortunate to have, I could say, probably 8, 10 really good people I could count on daily. Like, I got, you know what I'm saying, guys from almost 10 years now. Some of my guys are almost, 10 years locked in. So it's just having that type of relationship is truly a blessing.
Yeah.
But with that, it's just also better for us because now, and regardless of how many friends you have, you need people who you could like. All of us are better at something than others. All of us are more like
we have different skill sets.
Right. Everybody has a different skill set. So picking, I tend to pick different pieces from certain people
and to
put
unite.
It into
you know what I'm saying?
Like, just put it and make myself better. And I hope that people look at me, they pick certain things from me, and it helps them grow.
Yeah, bro.
Because because I'm not trying to be a parasite.
Hell no.
This isn't an I feed off of you and only for personal gain. This is meant to be transactional. You give me some, I give you some.
I feel like that goes back to the society thing. It's exactly what you say you don't want to be. Everybody's parasites now,
it's
bro.
Just parasitic?
Like, it's shit's parasitic, bro. Everybody's trying to live off each other, but that's why we got us, bro.
Yeah,
we got us, we got God, bro.
I stay true to my people and and the thing is, like, I really don't have much desire. Like, don't get me wrong, it's always nice to see new faces and learn new things. But I don't have this itching desire to just chase people and add people to my circle. Like, I don't have that itch.
The only time when I get that itch is if I get to know you and actually, like, if you seem genuine, then I might get, like, I kind of want to hang out with this kid, bro. Like, I want to hang out with this guy or girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want
absolutely. I still have I have people outside of our circle that I still talk to on a regular basis because they provide some type of intellect.
I'm not gonna hang out with them OD like that if it's on like a not a genuine level. You know what I'm saying?
It's just I mean it more so like I'm not. There's not any point in time where I'm thinking, man, I wish I had more people to talk to.
Type shit. Okay.
I'm cool with people coming in and we can bounce off.
Of course.
But people like, man, like I got no friends.
Yeah.
I feel like I've never had that issue.
Nah, me
I've always been cool with who and people have come along and they've been added to the circle.
Oh yeah.
But I've never. Dude, for real.
Nah, like real shit.
But like I've never like even if like let's say hypothetically you weren't in a picture of my life. I would have been content with the 7 I had.
Yeah.
Granted, glad you're here.
Nah.
Glad you're here.
Hey man, I'm glad you're here too.
Because I'm now able to connect with somebody else and grow and pick different pieces from you. So that's just another asset. But
assets on assets, bro.
That's
the whole group.
But even if it was just me and one of the guys, like if I picked like 1 or 2 of them, and it was us three,
it's still not. You're not trying to reach.
I'd still be cool.
Type.
I'd still be cool. It would just. I would just be all right. And I feel like that's just really important, and what keeps me going, keeps me motivated, is that I got these good people around me. I want to put all of them in a position to win. I want to put all my people in a position to win.
Amen. So, yeah, no, it's some real shit.
But they can't win if I'm not winning.
Yeah, bro. And I'm not, and like with that, I feel the same way. But and also, I don't hang around my people just because they're winning. I want to help them win, and I you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like you said, parasitic, bro. I'm not trying to be a parasite.
Right, I'm not chasing you because you're up. I'm chasing you because you're up, but not from a perspective of like, oh, you're up, I want to be with you.
Yeah.
It's like you're up, I want to be next to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit. I want to be right there with you. I want not off a handout.
And vice versa, bro. It goes both ways. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I want to be with you because you're up, and I want to be next to you because you're up, but you also want to be with me because we're both. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just want both of us to understand that we're equals. We're both, and both of us just want to keep on going higher. Not like a sidekick. Like nah.
Hell no.
Both of us is the main hero. Like both of us is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we just keep on. I'm trying to. how can I explain it? Like I'm trying to build the Avengers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do no Batman
Justice
or Robin.
League, bro.
Right. I'm not
Justice League.
Right. Like I don't need a Robin.
Hell nah.
I need a Superman next to me.
Type shit.
I need a Flash next to me. I need a Wonder Woman next to me. I'm trying to build the Avengers. I don't need
Nah, I'm Batman, bro. Nah, I'm Batman.
I'm sorry, but like I don't need a who's I don't even know sidekicks in Marvel. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really know.
I don't fuck with Marvel, bro.
I'm like it's cool. Like movies are cool, but like
movies are cool. Yeah.
I just don't. I don't really know.
I'm not a nerd, bro.
I don't need sidekicks.
Yeah.
I don't need. You know what I'm saying? I need main characters with me, and all of us just keep on going up and up and up and up. And I feel like that's really just what keeps me motivated. Like just that competitive mindset, God being in my life, pushing me in that right direction. And just the combination of the two is just
keeps me amazing. Going that shit gives me purpose. Honestly, like that shit is literally just keeping us going, bro. Like keeping going.
It keeps me pushing.
Like that motivated.
It just keeps me pushing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been an hour 30, bro.
No way.
It's been an hour 30.
That's crazy, bro. We yap.
It's been an hour 30.
Look, chat.
Hopefully,
do you wanna? You don't want. We can say those. We can say those. Yeah. Stay tuned.
We say those. But look, chat. Look, man.
Hey, man. Say, man.
Hopefully, you guys learn a thing or two about a thing or two,
or you gain something, or it put an idea in your head, something like that.
Right. Hopefully, this motivated you. Hopefully. Which way? Like this? It's still going, right? Yeah. Look. Hopefully, this motivated you. Hopefully, this really, maybe change
your perspective.
Either change your perspective or confirm things that you was thinking about. Maybe you was trying to attack life a certain way, and what we said spoke to you, and just confirm that, like, I'm doing it right. Or maybe if you think now, okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Hopefully, something we said
gave you a little bit of guidance.
Just some type of, even if I help just one of y'all, like come to some type of realization. Or even if you heard something and you agree with it and you're like, okay, yeah, this makes sense to me now. Some type of, if we provided clarification, motivation, guidance, anything of the sort, I think that's a W in my book.
Amen. Yeah,
that's
bro.
W. That's W for real. You got anything that you want? Man, take the mic. You got anything that you want to say to people?
Hey, man. Say, man. We're back. We're making more videos. Like you remember last year. Like we're just back.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. But hopefully we helped you out today. Helped you do something.
Okay.
At least a little bit. But yeah, man.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Hey, man. Look.
Hey, man. Say, man.
All right, y'all. Look. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on a SoundCloud, a Spotify. I don't know if we can do it.
I don't think you could leave a comment on Spotify.
SoundCloud you can for sure.
SoundCloud you can for sure.
I don't know if we got to pay for Apple Music or something, but if not, Apple.
I don't think so.
Apple Music too. Follow the account. They can do that, right? That's the thing. You follow. Follow the account. Leave a like on the podcast. Stay tuned for more. Podcast might become a little more regular of a basis.
Yeah, hopefully. We're gonna try real shit. Like, I know we said every Sunday, but like it hasn't been every Sunday. But like, hey man, we're getting there. We're trying. We're evolving. You know what I'm saying? Right. Brings it back. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. All right, listen, y'all. Stay blessed. God did. God really did.
He always does. You know what I'm saying?
As always, stay tuned.
Stay blessed.
Like, comment, subscribe. EJ TV dropping a little knowledge, dropping a little game.
Dropping a little power, bro.
Power. Knowledge is absolutely power, and I'm trying to be the most powerful.
Amen.
Besides God.
Well, yeah. Duh.
But, stay tuned for more. Show love. We love y'all. And this was a great talk.
Yeah,
a great chat.
We got more, bro.
And we got more coming.
That
was only three topics.
Three
topics that we covered out of a couple more that we could really run down. So
it's been an hour 30 already.
It's been an hour 30. We've been chatting, but love you guys for real. Stay tuned and I don't know what's coming next. See that's the best part about it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what video is coming next. We're just gonna make some. We're just gonna make some for real.
Fuck it, right?
Hey man, we love y'all and as always.
Stay fucking tuned, baby.
Stay tuned, baby.